Uh, we're back. A Game Recognized Game podcast. Justice, CJ, Tausifur, week 13, I believe. Giving it to you guys straight.
Hey, look, man, you got to stop addressing me by my full name, bro. You're not my mom.
How would you like to be addressed?
You call me Young Maserati, T-Sizzle. I go by Toss the Sauce, Toss the Boss,
Peanut,
or just Toss, or you could call me Daddy, but that's reserved for certain individuals. In Justice's situation, it's a literal term.
See, you don't get a nickname until you've earned something. You like that new first draftee in the NBA. Like, we're gonna call you by your full name until you're cool enough where you get a name like Kuz, or you do some cool shit, and then we say, all right, we call him Kobe now. We're just gonna shorten it. But you haven't really done anything, bruh.
I already made my name. I already made my name in college, bruh.
Doing what?
You already know me, man.
Who gave it to you?
Man, you didn't see my highlights.
See, that's another thing. CJ, put this man up on game. You don't just give yourself your own nickname, bro. Were you Kobe?
I mean, what? Don't we say Toss?
Yeah. Did I give myself the name Toss?
But I mean, that's just a shorten your name. That's just
like,
we don't want to say
we
Toss.
Couldn't pronounce it though.
We don't want to say Toss first.
That's not out of respect, bro. That's not out of respect.
The thing was, I didn't earn a nickname, but I have a nickname. People call you by your full name, Justice. They'll say, "Yo, Just Ice," or "Yo, Jay." They don't call you that, man. You just it's oxymoron.
Someone calls me that. Don't worry about it.
Calls you what?
Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Dude, some names are hard to bro. I'm like Drake. Okay?
Shut up, bro.
It's just one word. It's just one word. You already know. Name another Justice. You don't know another one.
Yeah, in Justice's case, yeah, his name is to where it's like, it's not that common. To where it's like, okay, Justice.
It's pretty common.
CJ gets it because CJ's name is a nickname. He already came out the womb with a nickname.
Yeah, I already came out.
So
once they gave me
you wouldn't understand, bro.
You gonna act like his name's not Christian? Huh?
That is my name, but whoever calls me Christian, like a teacher.
Yeah. But his thing was, you came out the womb, CJ. You didn't come out the womb, CJ. You came out the womb, Christian.
It was destined.
And we gave you the nickname CJ. You have
you guys didn't. No, you guys didn't give me the name. That's what I'm talking about.
But you got the nickname CJ. Okay.
Yeah, but y'all knew me as so technically. I mean, basically, yeah.
Somebody gave you the nickname CJ. You got a nickname. I got a nickname. Justice does not have a nickname.
You don't have a nickname, bro.
I have
a nickname. No,
Toss has it's a nickname.
Toss is not a nickname. Toss is an abbreviation. There's a difference.
It's a nickname, man.
We gave you that abbreviation
because
no, it's
couldn't pronounce your name.
It's an acronym. CJ is an acronym.
Shut up, CJ.
It's an acronym.
Okay,
it's not an abbreviation.
Get all man. Shut up.
It's not an abbreviation. Yeah. It's an acronym.
Yeah, his name stands for like Christian Jr., right?
Christian Jr.
Man,
yeah.
Who you trying
Toss
to
is because. All right, man. Let's get on with it. We're gonna bring you guys the news of this week. Who's been winning and who's been losing in the game of life, business, and relationships. Obviously, it's election week, and you guys know. Well, some of y'all know. I've been rocking with one of the presidential candidates. I don't take no L's either.
All of a sudden, he wants to be public. All of a sudden, he wants to be public.
Hey, I mean, I don't know if we can get the light there, but y'all know I don't take no L's.
Biden, Harris.
I could name a couple L's.
So I'm not gonna say who I'm working with, but y'all know I don't take no L's.
I mean, that's not
there's
true.
a lot of people who are mad at this outcome right now. I'm just saying your boy's on payroll for the winning team, and things are looking good for us right now. My boss told me, "Hey, man, mission accomplished. We had our strategy."
Wait, hold on, bro. All right, finish, man.
I'm just saying, bro. We had our strategy. So we're just gonna jump into this. This is not MVP of the week. Although I probably could give it to Biden because my bro kind of like.
Oh my
God. He didn't really do anything. He didn't really do anything, bro.
Did he have to?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did, but that's the whole thing about this whole presidency thing. Like, it's not everyone's like, oh, it's one person, one. It's about a team thing. Biden didn't do anything.
Well,
but
hold on. Let me just lay this. Let me just lay this this foundation real quick.
Well, I got a nickname for you, but go ahead and finish.
So, all I'm trying to say is, we don't know what's gonna happen, but it's looking in Biden's favor. I'm helping on Biden team because your boy's a winner. I always got to back the winner. You all know this. And what's interesting to me is that there's a lot of craziness going on right now. And it just seems like when I first got to the Biden team, we already expected all this a month ago. We came in saying, hey, this ain't going to be decided on the first night. It's probably going to be decided on the Friday, maybe the following week even. So we had our strategy just down pat from the beginning, just like, hey, we're in this from the long haul. We got these mail-in ballots. Let's try to get as many people signed up and registered as much as possible. And lo and behold, them mail-in ballots are just coming in, and it's looking a certain way. So I'm sleeping easy tonight.
I mean, that was the whole thing.
Huh?
That was the whole thing. We just needed people to vote.
Hey, yo.
Well, yeah.
That was it. Like, hey, last election, people thought it was a joke. Like, oh, Trump's not going to win. And the people who did vote, like, voted for Trump. That's why he won. Like,
So what happened was, what's interesting, if you look at like CNN's result tracker, you're seeing every major city, no matter what state it is voting for Biden. But every like rural city that's not one of the major ones, not one of the capitals, not one of the big cities that you actually want to visit, those places are voting for Trump.
The swamps.
So that's even if Trump lost,
national televised news over there.
Yeah, so even if Trump lost like Florida, you look at Orlando, Miami, Tallahassee, Tampa, all the big cities in Florida all voted for Biden. Vice versa for Texas. Vice versa for Arizona. That's why Biden's winning some of these places like Arizona, because all the people are in the capitals and the big cities. They're not in these rural areas.
Man, this is just a true reflection of your nature, though, man. Hey, Benedict Arnold. Yeah, you. Talking to you, man. Hey, you wasn't talking about riding on that Trump train like 2-3 weeks ago? Hey. CJ, am I the only one here that's, man, just like the Rams and the Seahawks?
It wasn't a matter of right. It was just facts. Like, it was just you're saying facts. That's how I've been the whole time. Like, I wasn't gonna be like, oh yeah, Biden's the answer. Because what's the real difference between Biden and Trump, other than Trump's an asshole and people don't like him? Like, that's the only thing. But I mean, there's other things to it than that. Like,
I was
like, so you know what I mean?
We all know Lucas, right? Shout out to the amazing Lucas. Has a really good channel and show. I've been kind of following him. The man did an 11-hour stream yesterday from like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. streaming.
Oh man,
no bathroom breaks.
He does bathroom breaks, but like he's getting like super chats through the whole show. I'm like, dude, did you make $5,000 last night? Like, because I went to sleep, then I woke up, he was still going. It was like 4 a.m, and I woke up, he was still going. I'm like, what is he talking about? So shout out to that dude. But he made a good comment yesterday. He was like, this isn't about Biden at all. It's about Trump. Whether you like Trump or you don't like Trump. It's not really, you don't really see people like, oh, I love Biden. Let's go. There is no Biden.
Yeah, fan. It's about either you're for Trump or you just want to get him out of the office. It's not even about you getting Biden. It's just you want somebody else in there. It's not about, we want Biden in there.
But I'd say I would tip my cat and even throw Biden's name in for MVP of the week this week, because when you talk about doing everything you can to win, he played the game pretty well, in my opinion, in terms of us having an actual strategy. Trump, I tell me right now if you guys saw anything differently. I really didn't see a Trump strategy at all. What was the Trump strategy?
I mean,
Trump strategy. Go ahead.
Well, there's a strategy where he could probably parlay the fact that those mail-in votes, he might not even leave office and be like, hey man, you know, it's called election night for a reason. It's one night. You know what I mean? I mean, he could potentially pull some, you know, something out of the bag, you know, with that whole threat about what did he say? He said he's going to take it to the Supreme Court or something like that.
Votes should be counted same night, to be honest. Max next morning. Like we should know by the next morning.
Yeah, what's this whole thing about 3 days and shit?
It shouldn't be taking that long, bro.
Come on,
it shouldn't be taking that long. Like they should be prepared. Like they know. Oh, we're telling y'all to go vote, right? We're telling y'all go vote. We should be able to count these votes, right? What are we saying now? Oh, we're so many votes. We didn't know the turnout would be so. You guys are saying let's go vote every single day, but you didn't know people were gonna go vote. It doesn't make sense. Like y'all should be ready to count the votes. How hard is it? They got me putting my vote ballot into like a trash can looking box. I don't know if they're really gonna count it. I don't know if they're pre-calculated to go to a certain person. There should be a box for this person. And then you put it in there, or there should some way to count it. There shouldn't be taking that long to count votes. Oh, we had too many people come in, and you guys should know. You tell people to come vote. You have a list of people. Like it shouldn't be that hard. Everything's electronic now. Everything's electronic now.
Bro, you got to remember, you got like grandmas counting the votes. You got grandmas counting like 1 million.
Everything
votes.
is electronic now. Everything is. It's like
it's
Americans
not,
make Americans make it all these easy inventions for the most dumbest things, like to put on socks. An invention to put on socks, but we can't make an invention to count votes. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Don't tell me no.
I don't know how they're counting the votes. It looks like a manual process, to be honest.
Yeah.
It should be election. I don't know why they're doing it like that. Well, one thing that was interesting, I saw, I'm not sure you guys heard about this one. This one was like, I don't know if it was a played yourself moment, but it sounded kind of crazy. Arizona, it's such a crazy thing. Apparently they're handing out Sharpies instead of pens. So if you get the ballot clearly states you have to use a black or blue ink pen to vote. These dudes are at some polling locations were handing out Sharpies, like black ones, and telling people, oh, just use a Sharpie, knowing full well that you're not going to be counted unless it's blue or black ink. So they're saying that, oh, like Biden fans were sabotaging the Trump fans, et cetera, et cetera. The only problem with that allegation is that how would you know if someone was a Biden fan or a Trump fan unless it was like they're wearing a hat or something? Like you wouldn't know.
They're just looking for anything, man. They're
reaching. They're reaching, bro.
They see the L in the horizon.
They're just looking for a foul. They trying to tell the ref, hey, you didn't see him travel right there. You took 3 steps.
They're reaching.
They're just looking for any call they can get.
They try to make it seem like it's that 2002 Kings-Lakers matchup, but it really isn't, man. Not everything is a foul, you know?
Let me just look at this election. Where are they at on CNN with this?
Hey, did you hear about oh, yeah, Biden needs like a couple more.
Dude, yeah. Biden is gaining steam in Pennsylvania, bro. This dude is
53 to 205 or
I don't even know what they're still counting up, bro. Like
he's gaining steam in Georgia as well. He's down by 100,000.
If he gets either one of those states, it's pretty much over.
I'll tell you right now,
it's already over.
We take in Pennsylvania, we take in Georgia. That's a wrap. And
hey, stop saying we, bro. Stop saying we.
Bro,
come on.
You know,
there was
I'm actually on the team. Like I'm actually on the team. I can say what I want.
Now you're on the team, huh?
Yeah. When you're on payroll, you're on the team, bro. Trust.
Ain't you been on payroll for like the last 4 weeks though?
Yeah.
Why you want to announce it now?
Because we win it. You know, we don't. Hey, it's like, hey, you don't say anything too early, but we're fingers crossed.
Hey, I'll give you this though. You definitely teaming up with whoever gets you your bread, and I respect that. Okay, but don't tell me if Trump wasn't giving you that same opportunity, you wouldn't be on that Trump train too.
Hey, I told you guys at the beginning, Trump gave me a stimulus check, and I was like, hey, I may have to do what I got to do.
May have to. You mean, hey, I'm good.
But then, glory to God, Biden came to his senses and said, "Yo, man, I need you on my." I said, "Okay, all right, former vice president under Obama.
That's not what happened, bro. Okay.
I'll lend my services."
Hey,
and look where we are.
This makes me nervous though. So Biden apparently went out for like a little rally, and he mistook his granddaughter with his son's daughter at a rally.
Okay.
I guess he was at a rally and he said he introduced her as his late son. He was like, hey, this is my son, Beau Biden, who a lot of you know. And then he like realized that he had a woman there instead of a guy. And then he was like, oh no, sorry, this is Beau's daughter. And then he was like, no, this is my granddaughter from other son.
Oh God.
Why do you think it's so lovable? Why do you think? See, this is just a pseudo.
Oh God.
It's things like this that just make him more like
the daughter granddaughter thing. Like it's already confusing. Like for me to even explain it. So that one I can understand. Like but how do you confuse your late son, like an actual, not his late son? He said, "This is my late son," like it was a ghost standing next to him.
Hey, how do you know he's not doing it intentionally though? Because think about this. He's already gonna get votes from like, the liberals, young people, people of like diverse backgrounds and stuff like that. The votes that he really needs is the elderly. You know what I'm saying? People that are kind of at the border. How do you resonate with those type of people? Stunts like this. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes.
It's not about that, man. It's about.
No.
We got you up there talking to the Kim Jong-uns.
Yeah, and, none of that matters. And if the Trump presidency has taught you anything, all right, is that anything by the book it's off the table, man. There's no rules anymore. It's a popularity.
See,
how do you make yourself
there's a difference. When you got Trump out there introducing Lilpump as Lil Pimp, that's a difference from him not knowing. That's the difference from Joe Biden going out there with Kim Jong-un and introducing him as Snoop Dogg. That's going to be some disrespectful shit, and it's going to cause some tension between countries.
Yeah, but it appeals to a certain demographic. That's what I'm saying. Okay,
that puts us in danger.
It's almost like it's almost genius, strategic. It's like strategically genius though, because it seems so genuinely like, oh, he's old type of thing, but then it's like. Old people watch it and they're like, you know what? He's one of us. And then they go
to one day confuse, an analyst with his wife and, rope her or something like that. And we get into some, I don't know, man.
Well, hey, Trump said some stuff that, it almost seemed like he would, fuck his daughter. You know what I'm saying?
I know. What are we going to do? Like, are we going to be very like lenient or was it just because like Trump was a bully? So we kind of like were anything that happened, people just want to jump on him.
I think there's definitely going to be like the demeanor to whoever's going to be president it's going to change forever. At least that's what I think, because it's like
do you think they're going to be like a pushover? Like they're like every president is just going to be like, hey, I'm the president. I'm very nice. Like I'm not like Trump. Like they're going to be very like over with, like you're gonna see Biden now like hanging out with like black people like, hey, I'm Joe Biden, like taking pictures and stuff.
Nah. After the Trump presidency, people are better able to sniff out what BS is. You know what I'm saying? So I think like politicians, at least it would be within their best interest to like be a little bit more genuine, as opposed to like playing like a character. Like think about Hillary Clinton. She was so disliked because everything was fake. That's kind of the reason why Trump won.
He was straight up,
you just straight up be consistent. If there's anything about Biden, I don't know if he's been completely consistent, but he's been
consistent. He's just, I don't know.
Yeah. The thing is like Trump was just he pissed off too many people. Like, it was just too many people. And then you saw him doing the same antics. It worked one time before, but this time
it
was
wasn't
just
gonna
like,
work. That's what I was gonna say earlier. Like the whole game plan,
yeah.
like Biden's game plan was just don't be the one to say anything dumber than Trump. Like, don't do anything dumber than Trump. Trump's game plan was, let's see what the dumbest thing we can do to top the last dumbest thing we can do, because we seem to be getting away with it. Like, let's see, like, it should just keep working. Obviously, which I was hoping was America would be like, after the first time, they'll be like, hey, let's not do this again. And they learn from it, which is what it looks like. I think
Trump's thing, where Trump messed up was he kept going to appease his base too much. It's like, if Trump has a really strong base. I'll give him that. Like, those Trump supporters, they out there rap. Bro, why are you trying to protest in downtown LA? There's nothing. What are you going to accomplish out here? You know what I'm saying? But his base is crazy. However, if you already know you have that down of a base, you don't need to appeal to them anymore. You need to sort of win some people on the other side. If Trump had just handled some of the Black Lives Matter stuff just decently, if he would have just came out and been like, yeah, man, this ain't cool. If he would have just said,
I know,
yo, man, this ain't cool. That's it. Black people would have voted for him. That's it.
That's true. That's true.
But he came out there and just like supported his base, the police officers, the army, people who are already going to vote for you. If you would have just gave us a little something, that would have been it. But he didn't do any of that. He stuck to his guns to a fault. And that's why he lost.
Yeah. He should have. But that's the thing. See, the thing is, like, if it was someone like me, right? I'd sit down and look at it and be like, yo, we've accomplished so much. We got our base, right? You know, we got our riders. We got the ones who are going to go out there and going to, ride or die for us. Let's go out there and put on this front like, we've learned, We've learned. Look at where we are. We haven't failed. I we maybe messed up for a couple things, but look at us in the general. We're not that bad off, right? Financially, blah, blah, blah. And start from there. Make people be like, you know what? He's right. We're okay. And he doesn't seem like he's going to be a bad dude. He said he's learned and blah, blah, blah. At least then you have a chance. But if you just keep on going with the same thing, which is, the stubbornness, which those old heads got, the baby boomers, they like to stick to the same thing, which is why the government is the same thing, because we got the same people in there. So they just want to stick to this. Oh, let's just do the same thing is going to work, which obviously, but hey, that's how it is, man.
Hey, you think Trump would have won if it wasn't for COVID?
Yes.
If it wasn't for COVID?
Yeah, if COVID wasn't going on, you think the way that he handled it?
I don't think it would be the way he would have handled it. I think what happened is COVID gave people a chance to like realize everything. Like, people are so locked down.
That's what I'm saying, though.
That's why, though. Like,
so in that sense, I don't think it was because of like how he handled it, because COVID would have killed the people that, maybe not as many, but we still never know. But it still would have did the damage.
Like a combination of both, though. Like, when COVID went on, people are more at home. They obviously, they're going to be paying more attention. There's not as many distractions aside from sports. And then on top of that, it's like they're kind of seeing how other countries are handling the epidemic. They see how Trump is doing it. And it's sort of like, I don't know, you don't feel like there's a lot of people out there that sort of realize, like, damn, man, this dude is really out here. He's really out here with no man. He really don't care.
I mean, Trump did some good things, though. Like, he did overcome supposedly COVID in like 2 days, right? Like, but the problem was, if COVID never happened, he was on a pretty good path. Like, the country our economy was pretty strong.
Yeah. Like, but he wouldn't have had the whole the bill like to his name, because that was important to him, like when he did like the whole checks and stuff.
Yeah, but if like that wouldn't have even been necessary because the economy was already pretty strong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People,
but he wanted something with his name on it, though.
Yeah, but like people wouldn't have. Not as many people would have voted. Period. If things were kind of good, there was, we had our same TV shows.
True.
If we're all going to like the Laker game and the Dodger Stadium celebrations and stuff, we're not really that focused on voting that much.
True.
Right now, everyone's at home. Everyone's mad. Everyone's upset.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone's mad. Like that's why. Like, people, if you're a mean person, like right now is not the right time to be mean. Like if you're a mean person, you need to stay inside, keep your feelings to yourself, because people are going to cancel you and throw you out of the presidential office. So that's how it is, man.
Where Trump really messed up was, again, I say he this one was the biggest one. He should have came out and supported Black people in some sort of way, because because people were like, "Oh, Trump is racist." And my roommate, we were actually having a good conversation about this because he was trying to ask me like, "Hey, do you really think Trump is racist?" And I said, "You're asking the wrong question. The question you should have asked me was, do you think Trump is racist, or do you think Trump comes off as racist?" Because I don't think he's actually racist, but I think he does come off as racist. And so if you're coming off as racist, you're pretty much going to be labeled as racist. So all you have to really do, that's what you don't need that. Because in 2016, he didn't really have that stigma.
The definition of racist.
But this year, everyone thought he was. So the young kids, like my sisters, like your little brother, stuff like that, they don't really know that much about what's going on. But in their heads, they're thinking, "Oh, this person's racist, so why were we going to vote for him?" So that was the big thing that I think really killed him. If he just denounces that and figured out a way to get around that sort of thing, he probably would have been fine.
But yeah, certain small stuff like the denouncing of white, like all you could have said was no. Like, not to is like, okay, well, why didn't he say no? Now it just leaves it up. Like, I get, like, sometimes I'm like that too. Like sometimes if a girl is like, "Oh, who's this girl? Like, did you ever sleep with her?" I'm just like, man, why are you asking me stupid questions, bro? Like, I did say no, which leaves it up to her to be like, why don't you just say no? Like, if you did it. So I get like where he's coming from, but it's like, come on, bro. Like,
you know what would have sealed the black vote for Trump though? If he would have gotten an endorsement from YG and he showed up at like a YG performance when they were playing oh yeah, it's YouTube.
The FTP song.
Yeah. I think that probably would have done it, man. That probably would have been like,
how would that help him?
How does that help?
It just would have made him. It would have made. I get what you're saying, but I think the thing is, first off, if Trump were to come out and say something about that, it wouldn't have came off genuine. And me personally, like, and I'm like you, Justice, I wouldn't have answered it like that. Like, "Oh, you should have asked me, does he come off?" I would have just been like, no. Like, what's racist? Like, what's racist really mean? Because if you ask me, is he racist? I'm gonna tell you, no, I don't think Donald Trump is racist. I just think he's from a different, I just think he's from a different time to where he's open and he's stuck in his ways. And what to be racist would mean, like, he doesn't like black people, like,
at all.
And I've seen this man, to be racist means he doesn't like black people. You could say, "Oh, he's doing it for political gain." Even then, like, you would know if someone's racist. Like, you would know if someone is racist. So the answer for me is like, no, I don't think he's racist. But the thing is, again, they want you, hey, you're black, you need to be Democrat. You can't like Trump if you're black. Like, why? Like, it's just a whole, and it has nothing to, it's just a political thing. Because before Trump was president, people weren't saying that. There was no black persons telling me like, "Yo, Trump, man, that dude ain't cool." Now people were making rap songs about him, like, "Hey, man, I just met Donald Trump, man. We was just blowing money at the strip club, man. I just met Donald Trump." Before all that, if YG met Donald Trump, he'd be like, "Me and Donald Trump was hanging up at the casino." You wouldn't be saying that then. You'd be saying, "Hey, Trump, cool, bro." It's all politics.
That's what I'm saying. That's where, because people don't understand, like, black people make culture. So if we say something's cool, it's cool. If we
Yeah.
say, hey, this is lame, it's lame now. For some reason, I don't know why his team is just oblivious to that. But if they would have just been like,
Oh,
how can we just align ourselves with this group of people? And that would have divided the whole country. Because if black people like Trump, he can't be racist. But he just didn't.
and that's what Biden went straight with the book. And that's why I said his game plan was just don't mess up like Trump. They said, hey, Biden, get a black woman as your vice president, let her run things, blah, 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 say this, say that. And he followed everything to the book. And look at him now. He's the president of the United States. Man. Trump, he didn't do it by the book. Hey, but to get 4 years is an achievement already, bro. And I want to take this time to say, hey, Donald Trump, it was an interesting 4 years, but you made people think like, yo, this dude could be president. I could be president. Like, This is a real, like, anybody can be president moment. All these times you were like, oh, you can be president, Jimmy. If you can be president, you can grow up in it. Nah, this is the real way, like, it works. Like, it ain't no, like, storybook happy ending. Like, this is the real way. You got to be like Donald Trump to do it. It's all about money, man. And it's been an interesting 4 years, bro. It's an accomplishment. How many people can say, yo, I was the president of the United States? In a bragging manner. Not like Obama, like a humble dude, like, okay, but like some random dude, like, man, yeah, I got all this money, you know, I own the Trump Towers. Man, remember those 4 years I was president? Yeah, man, that was crazy, bro. And I grabbed her by the, you know, just
just to piggyback off that too, man. It wasn't just 4 years of him being president. It's 4 years of him just constantly getting barraged by all this shit coming his way. And look, hate him or love him, he handled it like a boss. Like, bro, like if anything that this presidency has taught us, it's been a huge expose. You know what I mean? It exposed how the system really is. When he said he was going to drain the swamp, he kind of did drain the swamp. He kind of did. Anybody could be president, low key. I mean, let's be honest, man. Anybody could be president. It helps if you're white, though. Don't get me wrong. But
I mean, Trump. I'm hearing all these different stories about how he just literally, what's the right word for this? I guess just made the system look like not as
terrible,
like immaculate as it actually is. There was
garbage.
All right, dude. All right.
Yeah, he basically
throw me off a little bit.
Yeah, he basically woke up.
Well, here's one story that I heard on Flagrant 2 was that him. So apparently, when he first got elected as president, he's giving like a debriefing, high security meeting with like some CIA, FBI officials or whatever, kind of let him know like, here's what's really going on. Here are like the really big pressing issues, blah blah blah, top secret. You have to have like a passcode to even get into the meeting and stuff like that. And Trump just gets up in the middle of the meeting. It's like, because apparently it's at his one of his hotels, Mar-a-Lago. He just gets up and he's like, "Hey, we have the best milkshakes. You guys will love the milkshakes here. You want a malt? We got malts. Hey, malt. Anybody want a malt? These are the greatest malts ever." Just like getting a milkshake in the middle of the meeting, the most top secret meeting of all time. And then I heard another story where this guy hired as a press secretary, the secretary who manages the press and all their questions, et cetera, like whatever, writes down their questions for the president to answer or kind of addresses who can ask him what. He hired his daughter's friend who's hot. And supposedly he was smashing. And supposedly that girl gave him corona. And so they're just showing there's all these little signs to show like, okay, wait, the press secretary can just be any random girl, can just do that job. All right, like you can
like
just.
I've been telling everybody.
You talking about Hope Hicks?
Yeah, Hope Hicks. Sounds like a porn star.
Hey, I see Hope Hicks.
Donald Trump is the most powerful president I have ever. When people talk about dictators in other countries who really have the country on lock, I'm here in America, like, man, we never had that. We never had a president like, yo, I'm the president, y'all obey me. Never. I'm like, okay, this is the land of the free. It's pretty weak. I mean, we don't, but I mean, I it's not like we got a dude who's taking advantage of us, so that's cool. The worst president to me was probably George Bush. That was probably like the most evil dude painted. And now I look back, I'm like, yo, that dude wasn't that bad. He was just dumb, but he wasn't like a bad dude.
Everything went wrong for that dude.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really him as president. It was actually Dick Cheney. Bush was
that too, yeah. But for this, it's like this dude really got control. Like every year, we're about to get this guy, kicked out of office. We're about to get him kicked out. He said this. Oh yeah, we're looking back at this tax. Oh yeah,
Dude, he beat everything.
This dude said nah.
He almost got impeached. He almost got impeached.
They voted to impeach him, and he said, fuck that.
Dude, man. He had Kim Kardashian coming out to the White House to get black people out of jail. I'm like,
that's crazy.
I mean, some of the stuff you look back on these 4 years, you're just like, man, he had probably the most executive orders I've ever seen. Where he's just I'm just doing
this stuff was that easy, and it's like, and this is what Trump basically did is he's opening our eyes to like, yo, like, there's so many loopholes in the system, like for someone to just do this. Like this guy just one day said, yo, I got so much money. What's the next thing on my list? Let me try and be the president, and did it. Like, so this is what it takes. Like he showed people like, yo, this is really what America is. He showed people how ugly America can be. He pulled out all the dirt under the rug, all those Trump supporters and all those, he pulled them out of where they were hiding. He's showing us like, oh, this is really our country. In a good way, in a way that's good. Now it lets us see, okay, this is what we got to improve on. I don't think Biden is going to be the answer to everything, but let's see improvement. What I want to see from here is improvement. We've been all saying, oh, Trump is this and that and this.
Hey, bro.
If he's a problem, let's see improvement.
I'm sorry.
When they voted to impeach this dude and he said, nah, that's what I knew. This guy is unstoppable. And then he got COVID. And I was just like, you know what? He's coming out of this. He's coming out of this. He's not going to die off of COVID, bro. Like, it's not going to happen. Lo and behold. I still think that was probably like a whole ruse or whatever. But, man, this dude is the most unstoppable president I've ever seen, man.
I mean, honestly, that's probably the last I'll say about this. We're living in one of the softest generations of all time. I was talking to my apartment manager about this earlier. Just like from a guy, from like a, I don't even know how to phrase this properly, but like men are very, very beta right now. We're very submissive right now. Just programmed.
I don't know what it is.
Culture.
I don't know what it is.
It's that Roman syndrome. You know, the Roman Empire, like when they start to fall, they were like, everybody was gay and everybody was like, just really soft. Just like imagine like this year, right? Like the end of 2019, what were we talking about? Oh, we need transgender bathrooms. We need LGBT sports.
I think that was just more to be like changing of times so we could prevent.
No, dude, it was just like, hey, you need participation trophies. You need like handouts. You need.
If somebody comes up to you and they say, I identify as a velociraptor. Okay, so address me by the.
There's other reasons to it though. It's not just that. Like it's just to prevent. Because there's a lot of crimes and stuff happening, and it's just easier to prevent.
I get it. What I'm trying to say is,
one thing at a time.
Our time period has been very, very soft. So to have a guy who's just so like, just dead set on doing things his way, hard nosed, not gonna take no for it. We had that one episode. This dude may have Mamba mentality. So I honestly don't think we're gonna see another president like this. Probably ever. To be honest, I think he's the last dinosaur of our time, the last. And
that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks because sometimes you need someone to push people around to get them to do something. Hopefully this was enough. I don't know. That's the hope though.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be interesting, but kudos to him. He did a lot of interesting shit in office, and this next 4 years is gonna be interesting. I honestly don't think any president will be the answer for a long time. Nah. But the one thing that I do hold hope to is that Obama came out on the LeBron James show.
Hey man, that's my MVP of the week, bro. I just gonna bring it up, man.
I'm just saying, he was on the shop, and he had some things to say, and I'm like, when I listen to that guy speak, I'm like, ah, man, we didn't know how good we had it. This guy, he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. So because Obama is Biden's boy, I'm thinking, hey, there may be something
I don't think.
Kind of.
Let's just.
It's not going to work like that. It's not going to work like that. It's not going to work like that.
I was gonna say, let's just segue to MVP of the week because that's pretty much a good transition. Speaking of Obama, anybody see that 3-pointer he hit?
Yeah, that shot.
A little wet. Yeah. First attempt, just went out of there like a boss, and then Biden just comes up behind him and just like just sort of rides that wave a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you know when your homeboy's doing some dope shit and you just want to get into the background. Because you're feeding for some likes.
Jordan hit the shot. Steve Kerr won again to the photo op.
Exactly. That's pretty much what happened. So we can't act like that didn't play a little bit of a factor, And the way that he shot it too, it was such an old man shot. You know what I mean? No jump to the legs. You know what I'm saying? Just set shot.
Hey man, if I saw Barack on the courts, I'll pick him up for sure.
I'd pick him up. Yeah, he's like that old dude that you need, that's gonna like run plays and shit.
This wasn't a set shot, dude. This was an in rhythm shot,
bro. Nothing but net. No rim, nothing.
Hold on, let me see if I can try to play it real fast.
It was a set shot. It was like
it was like a catch.
It was like a catch and shoot,
bro. 3-pointer though. Set shot 3-pointer. No legs.
Wasn't a set shot. Let me see if I can play it. Let me see if I can play it.
He put no legs on that.
You guys
shot,
see the screen?
Yeah. It was like a catch and shoot. It was a small catch and shoot.
He put no legs on the shot.
Let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna play right now.
Look.
That's not set.
That's set. It's like
he bounced into it. Look.
Bro. He didn't jump. He didn't.
Look at that. That is not set.
Bro, he didn't even jump.
Dribble?
Who cares if it's set? I don't care. What are we arguing about?
I'm just saying he didn't even jump. The man is like 50 or 60 years old. You know what I'm saying?
It's like he got it off the pass. He got off the pass, bounced it one time, pulled up.
Look at that. He took off his mask so you can. That's my boy right there.
Hey, look at that. They had to get a footage of Biden. They had to get
he let him know. Dude, Biden fucking 90 years old.
Man.
Oh man, my boy walked up with so much swag. Did that corner 3, bro? Can we get him on the Lakers? We needed Danny Green to do that.
Hey, imagine. Hey, I was just thinking about this randomly. Imagine the first time we get a black president, black vice president.
Nah.
Like a tag team. Hey, imagine the comparisons. We can be like, hey, that's the Kobe and Shaq of Washington D.C. Hey, that would be crazy, bro. That would be crazy.
I can see that happening.
I can see it.
Come on.
That would be crazy.
What's interesting is that it's interesting that black people. It's weird that like black people are so like almost denounced in like American culture as being inferior, etc. But you never hear about like, oh, Asian president or like Mexican president.
I've been saying this, I've been saying back when Obama first became president, I've been exactly what you're saying. I was already saying that.
But isn't that interesting though? You don't hear about no other races out there doing shit.
It's I don't know the answer to it. I mean, obviously there's the whole blacks came as slaves, so they're like the only person. That's why every movie, like, it's like, oh, the only person who can ever rival the white man is a black man. Like all those like movies about race, like that's always what it is. Because it's always just, that's the race it's been. Like, it's not like Asians came here with whites. It's not like, those are more like immigrants. So that's kind of why, like, they never like mention them. But then, even then, I was always like, even the Asians, like, they're advanced at least. Like, they're hella smart. Like, they're in the science labs and doing all that. The only race I don't see much is like maybe Hispanics doing much and like that population, but you see some of them in office Like, oh, this is the first Hispanic lady to, but
yeah, but it's
you don't see a lot
rare
of them.
though. It is
You don't see a
rare.
lot of them.
I was just
So
like, yo,
Hispanics are probably the only, but I mean the Asians, they're in the labs.
I'm
They're
just
in the
saying, like
labs,
taking
scientists and all that.
black people taking a lot of smoke in the media, just in terms of like, obviously the Black Lives Matter stuff, like racism stuff, systemic racism. But we actually had a president. You know what I'm saying? We actually technically have half of the first female
Hey, we
potentially
forget it.
vice
And see,
president.
this is what America wants, right? No matter what, America will always try to, put the Black achievements to the side. We're not even Kamala Harris, first Black, vice president, in the office, first woman, actual woman in the office, and she's a black woman. So that's a big dub.
Black and Indian.
Black
Thank you, Justice.
when Black History Month comes around, we better include her. Because that's a big dub right there. She'll forever be in the history books.
It is just interesting though. It's where are these other races at? Andrew Yang, he's coming up in the game a little bit. AOC coming up in the game a little bit, but I'm just like, hey, some of these other races, I'm like, bro, you guys can't even. Where y'all at?
To be honest, I don't see any other. It's always gonna be. I see us having another Black president.
Yeah,
but
before another race.
Oh yeah, I see a couple Black presidents before another race.
Okay, what's the next race that you would think would go in after
White? I see it.
No, white doesn't count. White doesn't count.
After,
besides Black and white, who else do you see going next?
It's going to be a mix. By then, it's going to be like mixed race. It's probably going to be like a half. I don't know, but it's gonna. By then, it's going to be mixed.
I'm telling you, bro.
I don't think, and it's not a diss or anything like that. I just don't ever think we will have a Latino, like a full Latino president or a full Asian president.
Damn.
I don't think that'll ever happen. Like, damn. It'll be like African American and then like mixed, like half Black, half white. I think we've, maybe half Black, half Indian, which we already have now.
See, I think
maybe
you're right.
Mexican.
I think you're right with the Asian one, just because America has so much like animosity towards the Asian countries. Japan in World War II. No way we can elect like the rural white people elect any Japanese people.
I mean, I guess in that sense, but even then,
as time goes on,
the people are going to be different though. But even then, I don't.
No, it's not. Like we have smoke with China right now, so no one really trusts China. So can't pick a Chinese guy. Vietnam, we pretty much lost to those dudes, so there's no way we can elect one of them as president. Like all the Asian countries, like Korea, come on, bro. Like Korea, like we can't trust those dudes right now, obviously. So it's like we can't. Any of those guys are just no, you're out. Yeah. Then Mexico, Donald Trump, pretty much made them look like villains his whole presidency.
I feel like we're probably gonna get an Asian candidate out there, and they'll probably have like a really good streak and get like a lot of momentum. I think just gonna take that one person to be like, well, what if they get in cahoots with Kim Jong-un and come into like a compromise, and then they're like, shit, man, he had to go ahead and say that. You know what? He's kind of got a point, man. Oh well.
I do think we're gonna have some candidates who like Hispanic candidate who goes a long way. Like there's always gonna be that candidate just for them to be like, oh well, he is Hispanic. He might get these people to vote for him. Like there's always gonna be that one dude. Like, oh, this is the Hispanic wonder kid or something. Like there's always gonna be that one like dude just because of race. But it's just like that American ignorance thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of like embedded into the country. It's so embedded that it's always going to be a factor, and it's going to be at a disadvantage to those people. Hey, you want another hot take though? Go. That I'll tell you. So I'm saying this right. There will probably most likely not be any Hispanic president, right? But I'll tell you this: there will be a Hispanic president before there's a female president.
Interesting. What's your reasoning on that?
America will never.
Really? Nah, never. I think you're capping on that one. I think we will.
Never. Never.
I think we'll definitely have a female president before we have a Mexican dude.
Nah.
Or Hispanic dude in general.
I don't see it happening. America would never.
What if she's hot?
They would never.
What if she's bad?
Sarah Palin was pretty hot.
Oh, come on, bro.
Oh man.
Sarah Palin was pretty hot.
Oh, bro, but she was dumb as rocks.
She wasn't hot.
That's the American. These old white dudes. That's what they like.
She wasn't like hot.
Bro, she wasn't hot. You're saying
she had that mom like MILF like.
She was just
she looked like a principal.
She was the most
a hot principal.
Ugh.
It's like you get that, but that's what I'm saying. You go to school, all the teachers are like, ugh. But the principal's the one you're like, you know what? I might
Wait, all the teachers are like, what?
Dude, Trump will forever go down as having the hottest woman in politics. Period.
Hey man, don't disrespect Michelle Obama like that, bro.
Bro,
I know you want to talk about hot. Man, she's sophisticated, bro. What you talking about hot? See now, now we just
don't disrespect what's JFK's wife? Jackie Kennedy like that, man.
She was. Oh yeah.
No, she wasn't. That's why he had Marilyn on the side, bro.
Google it right now.
Nah, he had Marilyn on his side because Marilyn was like the crazy, like bad chick. You know, his wife was like the good, face for TV. I'm the housewife type thing.
It was JFK, man. He needed different women with different roles. All right,
bro. This girl is not. No,
but when there's not. America's not gonna have a woman president. They ain't ready. They're never gonna do that. I think before that happens, they'll probably have like a different process for president. It might be like a committee instead of like one president before they have a woman president.
Dude, JFK knew what he was doing, bro. With this, bro. I don't even want to show this. This is not even a competition. Jackie Kennedy, get out of here, bro.
Hey man, shout out to the Jackie Kennedys out there.
Okay, let's start to move along here. In other news, we did have Kanye West actually had 60,000 votes total so far for him.
We really gonna talk about this, man?
I'm just saying, bro.
Come on, bro. Can we get to the meat and potatoes of this podcast? Can we talk about something that's actually associated?
Okay, what do you got, bro? What do you got?
Okay, thank you.
Go.
I was waiting for us to get to this. Okay, look, what is this podcast about? Do I have to remind everybody? It's about machiavellianism, right? So let's talk about some real world situations, okay?
Go.
In the world of dating, all right? I don't know about you guys, but have any of you guys been the rebound guy? Do you know
rebound guy?
The rebound guy.
Dwight Howard?
No, the chick is Dwight Howard.
Mr. Glass.
Okay? You're the rebound.
Oh, so you're getting a girl who's off. So you're saying a girl who just broke up with her boyfriend or something. Coming out of a long-term relationship.
Exactly.
Oh, my specialty.
Okay.
I like that answer.
I'd say you're more of
that tells me you.
I'm actually a putback guy. So I don't just get the rebound and come down with it. I actually just it right back in, right when it comes off the glass.
We talking about failed relationships, not failed marriages. Okay. So yeah, you still qualify. Anyways, so there's pros and cons to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I was able to realize, at least in my experience. I don't know if you guys can kind of resonate with it, but the pros that I noticed, if you're the type of person that doesn't have the fear of loss type of thing, if you're not in a rush for a relationship or anything like that.
Wait, hold on for 1 second. Just clarify what you're trying to say.
I'm trying to say this.
Go ahead.
You sound the pros and cons of being
I'm trying to find out if you feel like if you've been a rebound guy, if you feel like it's more of a beneficial, role to be in, or it has more disadvantages, which outweighs the other.
Bro, it's all pros.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the pros are this.
Okay. I
found the pros to be it's cool if you're just looking for a consistent, casual, dagger. You know what I'm saying? That, then it's ideal. Like you're not in a rush to be in a relationship or anything like that, you know? And then also when you think about it, like the boyfriend obligations are at a minimal, since, you know, you can actually like establish that, you know, you like taking things slow right from the get-go. And usually, like, if you think about it, the chick that's coming out of a relationship, you know, like the rebound chicks, like I sort of noted earlier when I was referring to Justice's mom, Denise Rod women. It's a real thing, you know. They're Rod women, for short. They're. I don't know if you guys agree. Like a chick that's coming off a relationship might be like a little bit more submissive and compliant.
Oh, hold up.
Go ahead.
So, when we're saying rebound girls, right? Are we talking about ones that are coming out of a relationship? Or are we talking about ones who are like in and out of the same relationship? Or they're like, you're kind of like boyfriend number 2? Like, what are we talking about? Because there's different type, there's different levels.
Yeah. Good question. This is what I'm saying. Somebody that's either fresh off of a breakup and now they're looking to get with somebody because they either want to
just
give off the social proof, like, oh, I'm desirable, or somebody that's been out of a relationship for a long time. You get what I'm saying? And now they're trying to keep that rebound and not fuck up. Otherwise, they don't know how long it's going to take for them to get that again. You get what I'm saying?
So this is different then.
I don't think because the second one's not a rebound though. That second one doesn't sound like a rebound.
No,
you're the rebound. You know?
Okay.
It's a long rebound, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think there's a time limit with the rebounds. The ball's gonna hit the floor eventually. Like there's a time limit with the rebound.
Okay, man, you getting a little too technical. I'm saying as a dude, your role, okay, you're still the rebound guy.
No, but that's why I'm asking, because because the reason I say it's all pros is because from my experience, it was more of like a boyfriend number 2 rebound, where the girl's always back and forth with this, like she has a guy, and every other weekend you see like they break up, like there's always something. So I was the guy there. So right when like shit goes south, like, hey, like, you know, my dude's he's not. I'm like, okay, what's like
coming off the bench?
Yeah, like, okay, what's good? Like, you know, I do my duties. That's it. And like my pros, I have to make no appearances. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to, you know,
no press conference.
No, nothing. I come and drop 50 and okay, we go. All right, cool.
And that's the cool thing about it too. Is like, you know, if it gets to a point where you find each other like incompatible, but the cat's too fire, you know what I'm saying? You can easily segue into like side nigga territory. You know what I mean?
That's that's what I was saying, because mine eventually turned into that, and then eventually turned into like a full-on relationship.
Yeah.
And then so if it's just a rebound though, which I get what you're saying, like then you kind of have to make those appearances, but then it's like that's when it's turning into, okay, it's not just a rebound anymore. Like, so
here's the cons though. Let me tell you some of the cons, and you tell me if any of these like kind of like would bother you a little bit. Okay, because you know there's being the bored man, and then there's being the bored man, you know, that doesn't get paid, BORED. So like sometimes you could be like you know, feel like you're being used, you know what I'm saying, like a tool as a means of like her getting over her ex. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that would bother you. It doesn't bother me. I'm just saying some people get bothered by it. The other con is like, you know, she's always trying to move the relationship like forward like too quick, you know, either because, you know, she's trying to reach that level of intimacy that she once had, you know what I'm saying? And then the other one would be like, you know, she's always trying to broadcast, you know what I'm saying, like the social proof thing, like she's always trying to like put you on like a snap, or like being sneaky about it, you know what I mean? And then, you know, just to sort of like show people like, you know, she's still desirable. Oh, I'm still that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I think you have it mixed up with something. I think you're trying to explain something else.
Or you're being used as a jealousy tactic for her ex.
Because that's not really a rebound. Like a rebound isn't really used like it can make someone jealous, obviously, like seeing, you know, the person you left or broke up with someone else. But a rebound is just for the persons to have somebody like there. It's not even really for them to like show off to other people like, hey,
well, technically
that's
he has
like,
you there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like the main thing is for her to like have someone she can hit up to like obviously like smash, hang out.
That's
not because an ugly dude can be a girl's rebound, but she's not gonna want to be like with her friends and be like, yo, this is my new guy. It's gonna be like low key, like, hey, you want to come over? And the guy's gonna know like, oh, she's just hitting me up because she broke up with. That's
side dude. That's not a
no. No, side
she's
dude
not proud
is
of it.
Side dude is while she's still with her other guy.
Yeah, I think I'm with CJ on this. I think you may be like confusing terms a little bit.
Yeah,
because you're almost like saying if a girl like leaves her past relationship and starts I guess initiates a new relationship with you.
She's just trying to move on too fast. She's trying to like
but instead of like but you're I think CJ you're getting confused where he's saying like you're kind of saying like she's a girl she's using you to like hook up. But he's almost saying like she's trying to initiate another relationship with you.
That's what I'm saying. But a rebound isn't like to initiate a whole new relationship. Like a girl's not trying to get into a relationship really quickly. She just wants someone there.
Hey, you know,
some girls want to quickly, you know, but that's not a rebound. That's just them trying to feel that feeling of them being with somebody. A rebound is just that.
You sure it's not a rebound when she's always trying to like, you know, make things sentimental, make things like meaningful,
I could be wrong. Maybe it just depends like on what type of
It's a matter of experience. So that's why I'm asking you guys, and I'm trying to see if any of this like resonates. But obviously I'm pretty sure by the way that you guys are talking about it, you would definitely, you know, see more pros than cons in that role than I'm guessing.
Well, I think you're just describing it in a way that is because I think we all have different definitions of what a rebound is. I'm kind of with CJ where I'm thinking like, okay, a rebound is just like, okay, this situation didn't work out, so I need a quick fix here to kind of like bounce back from this situation, then I'll be straight. But it seems like you're talking about more of like this girl's long-term situation ended, and now she's trying to start a new long-term situation with you. And I think that's
slightly that's different. Not all that I'm saying, though. I said a chick's long-term situation can end, and now she's looking to get somebody to maintain some sort of like consistency in terms of, you know, that department of intimacy.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there's also someone that had like a fling or has been on a dry spell, and they're also looking for somebody to get that intimacy that's been sort of lost for a long period of time or something like that.
Yeah, so that's not a rebound. I wouldn't classify that as a rebound. So the first
rebound's more a long rebound. At least to me, a rebound's more physical. Like that means like hang out, let's have sex, like maybe a couple dates, like let's go get some food, but there's no like talking about feelings. No. But you're saying she's like trying to start a relationship, like you guys are talking about feelings. She wants to replace like you guys actually talking about real stuff. Like a rebound, you're not talking about anything. It's just like, oh, you want to hang out? You want to hook up? Okay, cool. Like that's it. You're not hanging out with friends, like unless you're going to, No, it's the side dude is while she's still with another dude though.
Yeah. Okay. I think what you're talking about when you talk about the girl who's like she dry spell, I feel like that's more of like a restart, because you'll hear girls talk about like while they're in that sort of period, maybe they say this to guys they don't like, but they'll say like I just trying to find myself right now, you know, I just need some time to kind of, you know, rediscover refocus or whatever. So when they come to you and they're open again, they're like in this restart phase where, okay, let's do this again, but this time I'm not going to like do whatever got her the bad results last time. I'm a new person now, and I want it to be different. And here's how, etc. But I think going back to the rebound thing, I think a lot of what you're talking about is like it really depends on. Actually, I'm not sure if this depends. Maybe you guys can jump in on this one. But I think it depends on how did the breakup happen. Did the dude break her off, or did she break up with the dude? Because if that's like two different like rebound things. If she broke up with her dude to now be with you, I think that's kind of probably more where she's gonna like try to get you into a relationship. But if the dude broke her off, that's probably where she's gonna be more physical. Like, I need that validation back. This nigga can't reject me because I know I still got that. CJ, come and prove that I still got that WAP.
And again, like, it's gonna be physical. It's
you'll
not
be like,
she's not gonna be talking to you like, because even if you tell her, because that's how you have simps, right? They get a rebound and they're like, oh, she likes me, and they really think like they really like messing with them. And they're like, oh, she really likes me, and like, nah, like you just a rebound.
Yeah, I just need that quick validation shot.
I'll tell you this. I'll put it this way. If you're in a rebound situation and there are cons, it's not a rebound for you. It's not a good rebound. If you're in a rebound and all you have is pros, then you're in a good situation.
What would the cons be, though? What would the cons be?
Like he was saying, like some dudes, like a simp, he'd be like,
just being,
she doesn't really like me. I'm just a rebound.
Yeah, for some people, it gets to them. Like it gets, like they start to build a little bit too much intimacy and sentimentalism to the point where it's like, oh, like it bothers them that they're being
friends with benefits. Being friends with benefits with a girl who just came out of rebound relationship is like a rebound.
This is so complicated, but I feel like it has to be because it's so contextual.
It is, yeah.
So when you're saying, so there's levels to the rebounds, or I don't want to say levels. Levels is the wrong word to use. There's like categories to the rebounds. Yeah. So essentially girls use guys for different things. The girl has a sex guy, she has a provider guy, she has a friend guy, and then she has like, emotional tampon guy. She needs all of them. So if she loses one of them in her rotation of guys that she uses, she needs to replace that dude. So the rebound is bad or good depending on what she's replacing a guy for, and pretty much you. So whatever position she's trying to get you to fill will determine whether the rebound is good or bad for you. If you're in that tampon guy, friend guy, and provider guy, not gonna be good for you, my boy. But if you're that sex guy, now I'm open to negotiating. You know what I'm saying?
Great point you made there too, by the way. Great point you made there too. To any ladies that are listening to this right now and think any of us are douchebags,
they don't think I'm a douchebag.
Let's not act like y'all ain't got role players on y'all teams either. Okay? Come on now. Double standard.
It's all good. It's all good. But you see what I'm saying though? So that kind of classifies the rebound situation. So if you say if a girl's trying to have you like provide, hey, I need you to, let's go out on dates, let's go hang out. Oh my God, like this, we're so cool. How come? Let's put be on my Snap, be on my whatever. That's more of like a provider situation. But if you want you on your Instagram though, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It may just be an ego boost for you, so that you feel comfortable investing more into her. But she would only put a guy on her Instagram that is kind of some type cool of guy. Yeah. She would never put a lame dude on her Instagram.
Yeah, if she puts you on your Insta, she's.
Because what she's doing is she's letting all the other guys who are following her know, like, I'm taken now, so stop giving me attention. And why would you want to do that if you're lame?
It's like that whole
still wants attention.
What was that one movie? Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Oh, you were just watching that movie.
It's kind of like that, man. Like,
it was showing on VH1.
Once you put you up there on that status, you got to keep up with that status. But that's for some dudes though. That's how some dudes come up though. It goes both ways. Like how girls sometimes are like, oh, it goes for some dudes though. What was that one dude? I like this dude too from SNL. Ariana Grande's ex, Pete Davidson. Yeah. I like that dude, bro. That's the one dude who was like, hey, he got with the star, got the status, and okay. Yeah.
So that's a good point you're making. So to bring this back around to the point where it's actually helpful for people to listen to, if you are a guy who actually gets with a hot girl and other girls know, you're set.
Yeah.
Your brand is now built.
And that usually happens during, and hey, that's what I'm saying. That's why in my situation, it was all pros. I didn't have cons in mind, because it was like, this was like right after high school, you know. In high school, I was all right. I wasn't popular. I was just whatever, you know. But I got with someone who was popular, and I was like, okay. Oh, CJ? Then I leave to college, come back, DMs pop in, like, oh, okay, cool. All because of I was someone's rebound. And it's circulating in that, you know, circle of friends. It's like, okay, now your name's out there. Oh, we see you on this girl's Snap. We see you on this girl's Insta. Oh, he's at, okay, cool. And that's how you blow up. Now you got a whole new social, you know, following of people. So in my situation, it was all pros. There were no cons at all.
I was gonna say like those things that would typically get to you, they usually get to you when you're not the person that's driving in that sort of, like, you know, like that relationship, lack of a better term. So it's always good to be the person in the front seat. That's why I always, anytime I'm in that sort of situation, and, like, you know, it gets to a point where, like, somebody starts to build a little bit too much intimacy, you're not on the same page, before that even happens, it's like a sale and an objection. Before the objection even happens, I address it. And I'm just like, hey, I like to take things slow, just so you know. I'm already in the driver's seat, you know, and they're cool with it. You know what I mean? No pressure. That's what it's all about. It's all about no pressure. But, you know, there's going to be no pressure for a long time, you know what I mean? And it's going to be slow forever.
I think the thing is to just know, like, see, my thing was I knew from the jump, like, I already know what this is. I'm not going to get no feelings, blah, blah, blah. And that's why I said simps are the ones who, come on, you think some baddie's just going to walk up to you like, yo, like, you know, I've been thinking we should just, you know, go out sometime, like this some Disney movie, you know, hey Chad, oh, it's Jessica, the most popular girl in school.
Hey, you know what those movies didn't have? Social media.
I just broke up with my boyfriend, the captain of the football team. I know you're a nerd, but you want to go to the ice cream parlor today? Oh yeah, sure.
Who's she talking to? Frankie Muniz?
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Shout out Frankie Muniz, wherever you at.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Fell off after Cody Banks.
Did he ever grow up?
He's a child star, man. That's what happens.
Malcolm in the middle.
He's hanging out with Andy Melanakis.
That's where the money at, though.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, just it's just don't be a simp.
Don't get into your feelings.
Don't get into your, like, you should know what it is from the jump. You should know what you shouldn't be catching feelings that quick, and you should know what it is from the jump.
But here's the thing, because again, I gotta bring it back around to people can actually be educated.
Well, I had the key, but you go ahead.
So the original question was, I guess, what are the pros to dating a girl who's on the rebound? Some girls.
That was the question, but okay.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I've lost it a little bit, but some girls who are actually, like, really, really hot, sometimes you can only get them on the rebound because they're always going to be with the dude. Like, they're not going to be with the dude. So if you are a guy like CJ, you kind of just, like, wait in the wings. You kind of like,
you see the name on the screen, the worm.
Next man up.
You
right there.
You kind of wait for your opportunity. You're in her friend circle. She knows who you are. She's watching your stories.
Okay, Colin
sees
Kaepernick.
You kind of coming up a little bit, but she's taken. And then as soon as she's not taken, all of a sudden you're the first one sliding in.
Hey man,
so sometimes that rebound spot is exactly where you need to be to actually score. Not every nigga can shoot, but some niggas can grab the board and just put it back in. And that's the only time Dwight Howard was scoring points. He ain't shooting no threes.
Hey, man, you're just waiting for that injury so you can come in, take them quarterback reins, you know what I'm saying?
Just tomahawk that back in there.
Is that Drew Bledsoe?
Did you ever see those guys at the mall? You're just like, how did this dude get with her? Rebound guy. He was waiting. He boxed out and just, yeah.
About to come in like Nick Foles.
Big body.
Just Zion. Yeah.
Man.
Box him out, bro.
But here's the other key thing, though. And this is like kind of like the biggest thing that differentiates between not just like simps and bosses, or like even to a bigger spectrum, men and women, statistically speaking. Always know what you want. Always know what you want. If you already know that, then you're not going to overthink the situation. You already know what your next move is going to be because you've already thought about it. You've been through it. You have a game plan. Always have a plan. Always know what you want. Because when you think about people that sort of get stuck or overthink, you know, they're overthinking. They're stagnant. They're, oh man, what do I do? Oh, well, you know, he said this. I can't do that. Da, 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 da. Overthinking, no action is getting taken. You're stuck in limbo, or there's nothing's going to happen. Always know what you want. Have a clear vision. And that's like a universal thing to anything you do. See the machiavellianism of that? See what topics like this do, man? You want to talk about Kanye? Man, the hell with Kanye, bro.
Hey.
Goddamn.
Hey, man.
The election's over.
Hey, man, thank you for showing up this week, bro. Thank you for showing up this week.
When I show up, I show up. Okay. That's what I do.
Okay,
a great man said.
Okay.
All right.
Man, we're not gonna act like let's not act like every topic that I brought up here wasn't fire, man. Come on now.
It wasn't, but go
I'm
ahead.
keeping us alive.
I'm keeping you on track a little bit, making it actually understandable for people. But
okay, Mr. Oh, let's get to Kanye. Come on, man.
I was just mentioning it for the people from last episode. You know, we're just kind of like, hey, this dude actually got some votes.
Hey, people from the last episode didn't care about that.
That joke was just a lame joke, dude.
It wasn't a joke. It was a fact.
I guess Kim didn't vote for Kanye either. So,
hey, who cares?
Really,
who cares?
It's a big deal.
And then she already voted for him. For the last fucking 10 years, she voted for him. So hey, he already locked that one up. He's had several terms.
If anything, I respect Kim. Kim always seems to be at the perfect spot at the perfect time. She's like the ultimate replacement quarterback. Okay, it's like, oh, Chris Humphries goes down. Oh wait, now there's a vacancy over by
Kanye rebound guy.
Yeah, Kanye was
Kanye blew up he blocked that Chris Humphries shot and got the rebound.
Chris Humphries wasn't even a factor by the time
he got married to her for like a day. I think there's like a solid week they were married.
That's more of a played yourself, all right?
There was a solid week where they're CJ. What's the time on that? Was that out of a month or what?
It was like a week or something. I don't know.
Man, how you get married for a week, bro?
They were married for a minute.
What the hell? What the hell happened?
And then Kanye sent her a text saying, "I hate this lame dude," and broke up the whole marriage. Kanye rebound. He blocked the shot, got the rebound, went full court.
But also
between the legs.
Kanye was at his apex, okay? And Kim was like, oh, I see a better opportunity. You know what I mean? I'm going to drop this and I'm going to head over there.
I mean,
Kanye created the opportunity. Kanye created the opportunity. Give him his credit.
Okay, but hey, give Kim some, give Kim some props too, She just
Kanye gets some credit because Kanye's still not, even for Kanye, like, he's not that type of black dude that you would think like Kim would run to. Like if you really think about it. Like,
what do you mean, man? Of course. What are you talking about? Look at the whole Kardashian family, man. Look at the whole Tyga, Travis Scott, like even before that, it was Ray J, Reggie Bush. You hear Kanye's lyrics, it's like
I came up over basketball players, football players.
Men.
No, it wasn't about success. These were athletes, rappers, like actual like people.
What do they all have in common?
Kanye wasn't that type of dude. Like really, like he was in there talking about her clothes.
In his
he was
field,
like, "Oh, you want to wear this dress?" He was like, "I think this dress will look good on you."
What are you talking about, man? He was the most successful in his field. Just like the same. I don't know what happened with Chris Humphrey.
Reggie Bush, young MVP coming out USC, killing it on the same Super Bowl champion.
Okay.
He's not a success. Come on, man.
Hey, what are you talking about? Okay, Reggie Bush was at his apex when he was coming out of college, when he won the Super Bowl with New Orleans. Oh, who's there now? Kim. Kim just happens to jump on that Reggie Bush train. Kanye comes out with album, clothing line.
Bro, no. You can't use that argument because she was married. She was literally married and Kanye West broke up the marriage.
Okay.
Why isn't she?
It's not like she just jumped.
Why? There's so many successful dudes. There's so many successful dudes now. Why hasn't she jumped ship and been like, "Yo, let me be with this new up and coming person"?
That's true.
And Kanye's not that type of dude. Look at Lil Wayne right now. His girl just broke up with him because he said, "Oh,
it's a matter of relevancy, man. What do you not understand? Like,
dude,
Kim,
come on,
the biggest,
the
big attention whore of probably of all time, bro. To be honest,
there was a time Kanye wasn't doing any, like he was quiet.
Okay, where was Kim then?
They were doing their thing. It has nothing to do
exactly. And then Kanye became relevant, and then Kanye was at the top. You know, and then Kim's like, "Oh man, that's some clout right there." Thirsty for that.
Okay. So is Kanye the only dude with clout
in his field? Okay, crazy, in his field, he's the most successful. He was the most successful at that time.
You sound crazy.
He's always aiming high.
Dude, Kanye was simping hard for Kim, just straight up.
So we're in agreement here, man. We're in agreement. I'm trying to get.
You're acting like Kim initiated the whole thing, and we're telling you she married another man.
That's what I'm saying, though.
And it's not like she was like blowing up Kanye's phone. There's conversations. It's documented that Kanye was the one hitting her up and begging her to marry him.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
So what are you trying to say?
With that.
Okay.
I'm saying Kim's the one that sort of engineered this whole thing.
No, she didn't, dude. She did not.
But Kanye obviously was
how would Kim engineer it if she got married to somebody?
That's what I'm saying.
How would she engineer it if she's getting married to somebody? She wouldn't marry someone and be like, I'm about to divorce him too, and then be able to. Look, Kanye put in work. Kanye's not that type of dude. If Kanye wouldn't have said anything, if Kanye didn't do anything, she'd probably still been with Humphries for a little bit and then been with some other dude.
Kanye put in work to put himself in position, okay? In Kim's radar, okay? He was in the radar, all right? When you look at Chris Humphries, hey, look at Chris Humphries, all right? Even the man looks at himself in the mirror sometimes. And he's just like, man, how do I pull this off? Well, if it's too good to be true, it probably is, all right? He came into Kim's radar. Kim saw a better opportunity, dumped this lame, and went after Kanye.
That's not how it happened, dude. I'd want to give that to her, but no. Kanye initiated mostly all of it.
Yeah, but Kim's done it like way too many times.
Kim's not stupid.
She's not stupid.
I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but honestly, Kanye initiated most of it. He initiated most of it. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that. I'll just leave it at that.
She could have left the dude so many times.
Now let's transition out of this topic. Because I don't want to go on this for too long. There's no substance
I wonder what
here.
the next topic is going to
be. Now we've been talking a lot about Offset, and I just want to.
Oh man, are we still? Man,
bro, hold on.
Hey, if anything, he's my MVP of the week. If anything, I had him as MVP of the week.
Hold on. Bro, I just saw this today. I gotta give him a little bit of props, a little bit of his man.
Hey, let me just take it from here. Let me just take it from here. Let me just say, because y'all saw my screenshot I sent earlier, right? I had him as MVP of the week. Let me just take it from here. All right, so my MVP of the week from before. Remember, y'all was over here a couple weeks before. Oh, she's all this and all that. Remember? Mm-hmm. Remember? Oh, she left because of the money and blood. Remember? And what was I saying? I was like, y'all need to stop. It's nothing. This is just two people who do love each other. Offset F'd up. He F'd up. How do I know? Because I can relate to Offset. Would I marry somebody knowing I'm that type? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't marry someone knowing I still got some some dirt I need to clean up, you know? I wouldn't do it. In his case, hey, you messed up. But he said he learned from his mistakes, right? Now she said, okay, they back together. They back together. She took him back. People were saying, oh, Offset's the type of person to like manipulate the woman to come back and whatever. How do you have Cardi B come back? Well, look what he's doing now. Oh, Offset, he's taking the L. He said, look what he's doing now. Hey, Cardi, go clean the living room right now.
I'm gonna give him all that.
Yes, man. I ain't giving shit, man. He still got bamboozled, bro.
I will
How
say
did he get bamboozled?
You married what's to say she's not gonna do it again? What's to say
Quavo's girl's a stripper. Okay? Everybody's a stripper. It had nothing to do with being a stripper, okay?
Quavo built different.
People are gonna make songs. People are gonna make songs and say whatever. People are gonna make songs and say what just because they're just trying to sell records, bro. You think Cardi B, a mother, doesn't clean up after herself in the house?
Bro,
really?
I really don't want to be talking about it. I really don't care, man. Both these dudes is lame.
No, we need to kind of.
It's not about us. It's not about us.
Yeah, we need to correct this. Know? But here's what I liked about Offset. He called her out because before it looked like this dude was simping and she was taking advantage of him.
It's not about guys. What did I just say? It's not about he messed up. This is what women like. See, when you actually mess up and you tell a girl, you know, I did mess up, and you obviously did, she gonna take it. She gonna be like, huh? She gonna be impressed. Okay, we gotta stop the narrative with, oh, lie till you die. Sometimes lying till you die just makes you look like an idiot, and she gonna say you're an idiot, and it ain't gonna change nothing.
I agree with you.
So when you mess up,
I agree with you.
Hey, I messed up. Hey, babe, I messed up.
Fair enough.
But now she gonna come back, and he gonna say, okay.
Here on this post, we have Offset showing the actual truth of what's happening. So Cardi B says in her lyrics, I don't cook and don't clean. And he has a post of here right here. I'm just going to play the clip.
You need to stop lying on your phone, man. Nah, she clean. She got me clean.
Bro, she cleaning, bro.
You know, she's used a broom before. She got a little technique in there.
Hey,
so it's not like it's her first time.
What happened to the lyrics? Out of what?
I told y'all, they're just selling records, man. You got other dudes talking about they're robbing banks and this and that. They ain't doing nothing. She's just trying to sell records. The idea of, you know, you don't have to do anything for the, you know. Hey, but in real life, you know, it ain't really like that. She
played herself, bro. She played herself. She said she didn't do all that shit. Offset clowning my girl.
All women, no, this is all women. Women like to put on the front, right? But that's not how it. And this is ammo for men everywhere. Because this is now, hey, this is the girl.
Hey,
this is your queen. This is your queen. The one that you said, you know, don't quit. Yeah, well, she doing it. So y'all better get back to work, right?
Bro, every guy watching this, save the fucking clip and just save it for that one moment when WAP comes on and she's like, oh, is this just push the button and then play it for her. Cardi B sweeping up.
Yeah, Offset saved us. When girls start singing that, I don't cook, I don't. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Here's this clip.
Okay. Now I understand the premise of the discussion. All right.
Here's this clip right here.
He's not a savior, bro. He's not a savior, but he definitely gave us some ammo. He gave us some ammo to use.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because all year it was women empowerment. WAP. Okay, WAP this. You know, go mop something.
I stand corrected. This was a necessary discussion. My
man,
bad.
Tosh, you try to bail out it before it even got good, man. That's what
happened. Well, I came in at the perfect time apparently because I forgot about the lyrics to that song. So
you know, she in there sweeping up the floor, bro.
Had to put two and two together.
So now anybody who has a baddie out there, a girl who thinks that she's in, we got the evidence right here.
Yeah, your savior has right here. Your savior cooks and cleans. You can too. So now I hold you to that standard.
I gotta let him off the hook a little bit for that one. That was a G move. And then he clowning her in the video. He's like, and he said, stop lying to the people in your songs, girl. And she just said, she didn't deny anything. She just said, yo, I'm gonna get physically violent with you. Come on, bro.
What's she gonna say? Hey, guys, this is a blueprint. Like I called it from the beginning. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna use this as one of those Stephen A. Moments in First Take when he calls something and it happens. I said in the beginning, it's not a big deal, guys. Just watch. Just watch. I've been in those situations. Just admit you've been wrong. Make her feel like, oh, he's learned. Okay. Dig them down real good. Give them that good vitamin D. You know, they'll be back to their senses. Trust me. Now you got to give them the good D. Not everybody can do that, but hey, you'll know when you did it the right way. They'll be sweeping and mopping. That's when you'll know you did it the right way. Trust me.
You know what I like about this too? Cardi B leaked the video of her boobs, clearly on purpose. Offset leaks a video of her cleaning. That's how you get them back. You don't have to stoop to their level. Oh, here's a sex video of me just dogging you out. Nah. Here's a video of you cleaning up. Well, I'm chilling. Where is Offset in all this? He's chilling somewhere. Great way to handle it. That's all I'm saying. Great way to handle it.
Hey, notice how when he called her out, like she didn't deny it, but she immediately got emotional and resorted to violence.
Hey, that's women for you, bro. That's women for you. They're scary.
That's what I'm saying. That's a great example of how to handle a situation. I don't know what the fuck I don't know what he was doing a couple weeks ago, but now I'm like, okay, that's the right way to do it. Played herself. Cardi B. Next. Anything else you guys got before we end this one?
This is the last I want to hear of that whole situation, though.
Yeah, they should be cool. I just got my played yourself.
And I got my played yourself too, but CJ go first.
Lil Pump. My bad. Lil Pump. Played yourself, bro. This dude and this is what I'm talking about. These young dudes, bro. Like, you see 50 Cent endorse Trump, right? He thinks it's funny. Oh, I'm gonna endorse Trump too. First off, you ain't 50 Cent. 50 Cent, he takes back what he says, but you know. Then Lil Wayne endorses Trump. This guy keeps going. Lil Pump, I'm gonna endorse Trump. You ain't Lil Wayne, okay? This dude goes up there. Now, there's a difference between him and Lil Wayne. I'll give him an L2, okay? I'm a big fan. I think Lil Wayne's a GOAT. You know, I'm a big Lil Wayne fan. This doesn't affect how I see Lil Wayne at all. But this is Lil Wayne, right? Donald Trump knows Lil Wayne. He addresses him as Lil Wayne. He probably addresses him as Dwayne Carter, Mr. Carter. This dude, Lil Pump, thinks he's going to get the same treatment. This guy doesn't even pronounce his name correctly. He calls him Lil Pimp. How would you feel being... He's like, do you guys know who this guy is? Yeah, do you guys even know who this guy is? Yeah, everyone's clapping and just they don't know who he is, but they're just clapping. This guy comes up here, what's up, y'all? I just want to say, I thank you, President, for what you've done, trying to act like he knows what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on.
Bro, how did they find the most punchable picture of it?
Looks like a piñata, bro. Like, hey, I don't know what to say, man. But his career is, and you see all these other guys, they're taking hits to their careers, right? But these guys are so, goated already. Lil Wayne and all these other dudes, 50 Cent. You can't hit him. This guy has what's there to so he's done.
This guy, you can tell right here. You can tell right here by the headline. Lil Pump endorses Donald Trump for president, prompts the record label to declare pro-Biden stance.
He's just making it. He doesn't understand.
The record label is going. The problem with Lil Wayne is like he doesn't really. I think Lil Wayne actually owns his own record label now.
He owns his own record. Yeah, he owns.
And so does 50 Cent.
He has his own thing. They can say whatever they want.
This dude's still on payroll.
Yeah, he can't. He can't be out there just saying whatever as if he's. I mean, it's sad. It's sad that you're on a record label and you can't have your own, opinion.
Also, the last hit I heard from Lil Pump was from Kanye West. Who he's not endorsing.
Bro, this dude's trash,
exactly.
man.
This guy's trash. He's just trying to do it for, we got a payday. Trump was like, I'll pay you something. And he said, okay. But his career is over.
even certain rappers that make like trash tracks, at least you can respect the fact that they came out the grind or something like that. This dude looked like he coming straight out of North Hollywood, bro. Like he was raised, he was raised in like a place like fucking like La Jolla, San Diego or something, man. Come on, bro.
Now this is the only thing I can't knock him for. He says he's gonna move to Colombia if Trump's not reelected.
Man, get this dude out
of here. Hey, that may not be a bad move.
I mean, he ain't. Let's just.
You mean like any other? Man, come on, bro. I'm not giving this man any props. I never did. Everybody playing the stupid Gucci Gang song. Dude, turn that trash off, bro. I hate that man.
And, hey, but how about this though? Rich the Kid, right?
Okay.
I guess he supposedly got the same offer as Lilpump to endorse him, and and Rich the Kid came out and said, "Yo, I got the same offer from Trump, but I said no." And someone said, they were like, "Nigga, you should have took it because you."
Oh man.
So yeah, it's like joining the losing team. No, it's like joining the team when you know they're about to lose, but you still want why endorse him at the last second, knowing it was already, I don't know, man.
It just doesn't make sense because you're killing your fan base. Why would you piss off your fan base like that? And because here's the thing too, the MMA fighter Colby Covington, right? His whole thing is Trump. But someone like Kamaru Usman came out and was like, dude, if Trump loses, what are you going to do? You built your whole career on being a Trump supporter. If that dude loses, what is your next move?
And so Bella Hadid, she posted something too. She posted a screenshot of it. She was like, imagine trying so hard to be famous that you publicly endorse a president just for clout. And then he calls you little pimp. You got models dissing you. You got Peter Rosenberg saying, I just want to say Lilpump has always been trash in every way. You got dudes coming at you.
You got the Weeknd's ex-girl just supposedly, dude, Bella Hadid supposedly. Let me just bring up her picture before I make this statement.
John Legend out here saying he's in the sunken place. Never says it.
Dude, when John Legend coming for your head, dude, it's over.
What are you supposed to Danny White?
That's hilarious.
I don't know, man.
Dude, Bella Hadid though, supposedly
in the factory now.
Supposedly Bella Hadid is the most beautiful woman on earth because her face has so much symmetry.
She bad, but she ain't the most beautiful.
I mean,
but just for context sake, the most beautiful girl on earth tells you that you're trash.
That's kind of how when I first heard it, I was like, this is like being in high school and the most popular girl says, "Oh yeah, that guy's a loser."
Bruh, how do you?
It's like the most popular girl saying, "Yeah, that guy's a loser."
That's tough, bro. Damn. I mean, John Legend, you could be like, "Oh, you're irrelevant. You're old, whatever." The most bombest girl on the earth, just like, you're trash. It's like, damn, dude, your confidence. I mean, you can't be stunting and a gangster and hard and when. That's tough. Yeah, it's a tough one, dude. It's tough. Toss, what do you got?
For my played yourself, you can see the hat on right here, man. Been waiting a long time. Shout out to the World Series MVP, the manager of the Tampa Bay Rays, Kevin Cash, whatever the hell his name is. Baseball, man, what the hell is going on with that sport? Analytics, yo, I don't know if you guys watched that game.
No,
but of course not. Yeah, you guys aren't real baseball fans. You guys just like.
I've been to Dodger games.
Yeah,
I was employed. I was on payroll for the Dodgers.
No one watches games on TV, bro.
Okay, facts. Oh, I'm not even gonna get into that. But you don't even have to be a baseball fan to understand this.
Okay.
your pitcher up there is dealing gas, literally dominating the Dodgers. All right.
When he pulled him out.
When he pulled him out.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, I know.
You don't have to be a baseball genius to know, like, yo, momentum is momentum. That's universal. It's a universal rule to anything. Remember that Jackie Chan meme where he's just like, you know what I mean? Yo, what are you doing?
Hey, bro, you want the real answer? It's rigged, man.
Dodgers were due. It's for Kobe.
Dodgers were due for Kobe. 17 championships, Lakers. 7 championships, Dodgers. 24-all.
That's a discussion
Dodgers,
for another podcast.
Dodgers, yeah, that's what I was saying. I could go on and on. It's a lot of stuff. I mean, that's different. But if you want to go on a more basic level, you got betting odds. You got same thing that happened with the Seahawks Patriots. Why would you pass the ball? Like, run that in, like stuff like that. Like, you just, I don't know. Why are you gonna pull out the best player in the fourth quarter? Like,
hey,
how's Pippen gonna say, hey, I can't play, guys. I can't play anymore. Oh, right. It hurts that bad? Yeah. Okay. If you say so. I don't know.
Wait, what was that thing about Pippen?
Remember the playoffs when they lost the first one with Jordan? Because he didn't play.
He had the migraine.
Yeah. He said he couldn't see, like, I don't know what type of migraine that is, but hey, if you
Come on, boy. Don't tarnish Scotty's reputation like that.
No, I like Scotty. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying there's some, let me put it this way. So there's people who are going to be chosen for a certain thing to happen, and it doesn't tarnish them. It just happened to be them. It just happened. Pete Carroll just happened to be the coach for the Seahawks when they said to, run it into, it just happens. It's just made up that way. People either get paid off or they get whatever they get. But Tim Duncan missed that layup against the Heat in that game. Was it game 7? Or I forgot what game it was. I think it was game 7. Tim Duncan missed a wide open layup to beat the Heat in the finals. But I don't know. He missed it. I don't know how.
You know what, dude? Now that you mention it, though, because immediately when that happened, because I was kind of like confused, and then like the whole, the coagulation of this whole year came into mind, and I was just like, this can't be a coincidence. I mean, you literally pulled this dude out when he's literally coming in clutch. He's keeping you guys alive.
And that last game too, when they came back.
Yeah, the best hitters are about to come up. Literally, the best hitter in the game, Mookie Betts, was about to come up, and he's terrible against left-handers. And you literally put in the worst. It's not just that he took him out. He literally put in the worst dude possible to face him. So then I was just thinking to myself, you know what, man? LA wins 2 championships. COVID going on. We can't necessarily celebrate it to its fullest, but they got to pay homage to Kobe and all this other stuff happening, man. Like sports in general, maybe it's just scripted. Maybe we're the ones that played ourselves by being sports fans, But then again, just
it's entertainment. It's entertainment. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's entertainment. We watch movies sometimes. We already know what's gonna happen at the end, but it's entertainment. I mean, we're victims of it.
Yeah, that was, man. He better not have a job. I mean, if he's got a job, give me a job, bro. Let me know. Oh, man. I had a couple of seasons of MLB The Show. I did okay. Give me a job,
bro. Nobody in their right mind would have picked the Rays to make it to the World Series. So he did some things right. He just, the pressure of the moment. The Dodgers did some stupid thing. Dodgers have been to the World Series like 4 years in a row or something crazy, something like that. So
the Rays have been to the World Series before.
Yeah, the Rays have been there, but
I mean, expected them this year.
They're playing
They've been in the playoffs a good amount of time too.
They're playing the Astros.
Nobody called them to be in the World Series this year.
Okay.
So they did a good job. Hey.
The only team that was like projected to go with the Dodgers.
They showed up. They made it. Give them their props. Props to them. They made it. They just came up a team that was more experienced in that situation. That's all.
No, it wasn't that. Because if you watch the Dodgers, I don't watch every game, but I follow the Dodgers. But if you watch every season, they're not. Once they get to the World Series, they choke. They choke.
I know. But
baseball is one of those sports where it's like the playoffs.
Yeah,
nothing else matters. Regular season don't mean crap. Everybody has an even chance.
Bro, I don't give a shit about baseball.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. Before you start spewing BS.
The Dodgers win or not? Oh, they won?
Man,
all right, cool.
Angels fan ass up, bro.
All right, cool.
Here, man.
Let me pass me one of them dogs.
Shut up, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, just to seem more like a OC dog.
Honestly, if there's no stakes in baseball, you can't watch the game, dude. It's just the most boring thing.
Yeah.
If there's stakes, okay, now I'm like, there's tension. It's like kind of like soccer. Like there's every moment is like interesting. But there's no stakes. It's like
I could understand that. I mean, I actually played baseball, so it's a little different to me. Was I good? No. Did I play it? Yes. Did I get most improved player of the year award? Yeah. Was there a lot of candidates for that award? No. Did the coach come up to me and tell me, Toss, you're trash, but you got a little bit better, and gave me the award by default? Yes. Did I take it? Yeah. Is it still hanging in my room? Not in this room, but in my other room.
You played you played right bleacher, right?
I graduated to right field from time to time. Caught a couple fly balls,
Hey, thank God for affirmative action. They kind of have to put you in a little bit, right? Those preseason games. Thank God for those preseason games, huh?
Hey, man, I mean, I barely got some time.
Hey, Toss, not enough white kids this preseason. Why don't you get in there? Hey, new kid just transferred in. Sorry, man. Nah, I mean, baseball is it's no longer America's pastime. It's kind of going out there. It's a very old, outdated sport.
There's
no storylines. There's never any drama.
It's pretty trash.
I actually liked it this season better. It was really fast. Usually
there's like 60 games, man. There's like a bunch of teams that made the playoffs and shit. It was weird.
We should do it like this more often, man.
There was actually I think in England they have like smaller like baseball fields out there or whatever. So they were saying I think Major League Baseball went to England and for some reason they had to play in a smaller stadium. But that smaller stadium it led to more home runs. So they were thinking about shrinking the baseball fields down so that they can score more home runs so it's more interesting.
Yeah, they played in a cricket stadium. That's why they have baseball stadiums in England.
Dude, more scoring in baseball would be way more interesting.
Don't do that. I don't know, bro. That'll mess
up.
They'd have to make a whole new stat.
Yeah,
like
they need some new stuff.
They're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
they need some new
baseball.
It would change baseball. Like it would be a whole new like. They cut off the old stats. Like
dude, if they were making home runs every few innings or whatever, like that would be way more interesting than like, okay, it's a 1-0 going to the bottom.
Well, the way it's set up though, you don't necessarily. It's not like a home run is a point.
Yo,
just
if you have bring back steroids. Just bring back steroids.
Bring back steroids. You'll get more home runs.
Make it like the 90s, dude. Remember Sosa versus.
They need to make everything like the 90s, bro. Bring basketball back to the 90s, bro. What's all this handshake, man? Bring that back,
we
bro.
millionaires now, bro.
Yeah, dude. Come on, man. Astros out here cheating.
Gotta protect.
Exactly.
The
we get it paid out. We getting paid all this money. I mean, yeah, we protecting you, right?
Everybody wins. So some guys' testicles get a little bit smaller. Who cares?
Bro,
the fans enjoy themselves.
Just make the stadium smaller. That's the easy thing.
Nah, dude, just bring back steroids. Bigger home runs. They're going way higher. They're going out of a legitimate stadium.
I say steroids. Because for a sport like that, it doesn't necessarily hurt like other people. It just affects that one dude. You want to mess up.
Okay, if you're, why would you take steroids if you just want more home runs? You just make the stadium smaller, and everyone will hit more home runs.
No, dude, that's lame. That's whack, bro.
Steroids are whack.
No, they're not. They were.
You sound crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't do them, But
now okay, yeah.
I mean, it's cool to see, somebody take them and
I mean, hey,
dude, we're not saying take it. We're just saying to people, if you want to hit a home run that bad, go ahead, take it. We're not going to say, you're.
If we play basketball, we lower the court with the little rim for Utah, so you can like actually make a shot.
That's what you're saying. That's equivalent to.
That's literally what you're.
Bro, okay, hold on. This is a real conversation. They said whether or not they should lower the WNBA rim so they can dunk.
Nah, don't do that.
No, nobody's gonna watch the WNBA.
Yeah, it's not gonna make anyone. Yeah.
Okay,
bro. If you saw Candace Parker do a between the legs tomahawk, you wouldn't.
No,
we didn't see that. Nobody saw that.
That is not the issue.
I did
What's
see.
What's the issue?
That other Sparks player.
I don't know. I don't know really.
She had that wagon.
They're not hot. That's the issue.
It's not even that. Name one sport that there's hot chicks that play like there is no. I don't know.
UFC.
What's that chick's name? Taya Cooper or something?
UFC.
Wait.
Who's hot in UFC?
Valerie Lareda. Claudia Gadelja. Ronda. I'm not gonna really throw Ronda Rousey's name in there. There's a couple girls in there. There's a couple girls.
She was cute, but I mean, like to watch, you don't want to watch none of those girls look enticing while they're fighting in the octagon.
Well, Misha Tate.
Misha Tate was pretty cute. She was pretty cute.
I don't know.
They're not hot, but like, what's her name? Rachel Ostovich. Super cute.
There's no sport.
Van Zandt.
I don't know anything. Hey, check this out. You should broadcast more of that lady football though. Ladies
football league.
There you go. That needs to be on
that. Yeah, that I can see because it's girls going at each other like that. Because even volleyball, even women's volleyball, I can watch.
Nah,
women's volleyball, I can watch.
I ain't into volleyball.
For how the whole game? You watching the whole game?
Not the whole game.
That's what I'm talking about. No, you ain't watching that.
I like volleyball, so I kind of.
Also, what else is on while you're watching the volleyball? Nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, it's Olympics. It's Olympics.
You're never watching it. Yeah, you're never watching volleyball. The LFL, I watched it for maybe like 10 minutes. And
I'm not gonna watch a whole. That's I don't know. Women's sports.
This one girl looked like Aaron Rodgers out there. I was like, okay. And then I got bored. And then
I don't know. Women's sports has. Oh, I will say this. I do enjoy, and I can watch those competition shows like American Warrior, American Ninja Warrior, and stuff like that. I can watch that from beginning to end. Sometimes they have some girls out there who, I can watch that.
No, I ain't watching that.
Or they have one on I forgot if it's on Telemundo or one of them, but it's like a Spanish but you know how Spanish takes it to the next level. It's like the same thing, Ninja Warrior, but it's like they in the mud, they in like the jungles and the swamps. No. But then they also have like a getaway, so it's like
you know what would be interesting if you had like WNBA players on the NBA team. They didn't like a pickup game sort of style. Where it's like each team has one girl on the team and just like that would be kind of interesting to see. Like, okay, if you did have Candace Parker and like Danny Green's spot,
maybe in the big three,
something like that, where it's like because sometimes you do play basketball, you do have like there's a girl on the team, and sometimes you can shoot and then you got to guard her.
Maybe in big three, not in like an actual like 5-on-5 setting.
It could be interesting. Well, they do that. They actually do that in the All-Star game, right?
Yeah, the celebrity one.
Yeah, they do that a little bit. So it's like,
but exactly, they got. Let's get this WNBA player to play with Kevin Hart. Like that's the equivalent. Why don't you play? How about you have Kevin Hart play with LeBron? Oh no, okay. Yeah. See, there's still levels to this, huh?
All right, guys, we're gonna call it here. It's been fun. It's been another good one. Episode 13.
This was like 2 episodes in.
Heavy. It's probably gonna be our last one about politics. So people who don't like the politics shit.
Election's over.
Shout out to the new president, whoever that may be. I think it's pretty obvious though.
Yay.
And dude, we're gonna end it here. You guys be sure to subscribe to the Patreon. Check that out.
Don't subscribe to the Patreon. Don't do it until this dude gives us access to it first. Other than that,
you know what, dude? I'll give access to everyone. Everyone who's been consistently showing up on the show will get to have access.
Hashtag.
You're like a part-time dude. You're a part-time play. I can't give you full benefits. You part-time.
Man, I'm the reason this shit fire, bro. Man, if it wasn't for me, this episode would be trash.
This is all cap. You see,
This
notice
is gonna be a good episode.
It's all cap, bro.
And that's facts, man.
But anyways, yeah, we got another. I think we're gonna change up the Patreon format just to do one episode a month, so it's like a little bit heavier content. But yeah, still coming to you guys next week with another version of Game Recognized Game. So you guys have a good week, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Oh, also, CJ's got a podcast too. Straight up, dude, I'm actually liking that. You know, it's not bad. I mean, you're giving the straight news. I mean, you kind of ripped off this one a little bit, but you're giving the straight news.
It's basically the same thing, but for the times we can't be on the same topics when they're fresh. So I was like, okay, let me just give my take.
Well, actually, I like yours though, because yours is just like the straight. Because sometimes you're giving news that we don't even really talk about. You're just kind of like, oh, here's the album, here's the fucking TV show, here's what's happening in pop culture. I'm like, oh, okay. So some of the stuff is kind of out of bounds of what we talk about here.
Yeah, I'll bring some stuff. I'll bring some stuff back over here if it goes well. But yeah.
I was like learning stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, let me check out this Primal show, see what's going on.
Hey, that show go, hey, bro, I saw, hey, man.
What is that on, though? Is that Netflix or what?
HBO Now.
Oh, yeah.
Or HBO Max or whatever.
Yeah. Bro. How the fuck do you have that?
Hey, these girls come in clutch, bro. Get that password.
Oh, you got that? You got that HBO Max?
Wow.
Hey, man.
That thing crazy. The selection.
They got everything, bro.
The selection.
God. Look, hey,
the selection is wild.
Let me show y'all real quick, man.
The selection is wild.
Hey, I look at a password from somebody.
They got the shows, Boondock, South Park.
All the Miyazaki films, man. Chappelle Show, bro. They got the whole Adult Swim. Like, man,
Robot Chicken,
I might have to get a password.
Aqua Force, Hunger Team, all that, man. But hey, check out Primal Toss if you haven't checked that last episode though. I saw the last episode, last week or whatever. Yo,
hey, shoot your boy the password.
If you, hey man, it's not up to me. It's
bro. I know you got your own account, bro.
It ain't my account. You
got your own profile on there. Come on, bro.
I had to make my profile next to the, girl profile.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna make a profile. I was gonna use yours.
Hey, but
it don't work that way.
But hey, if you like, I know you like that show, Justice. If you like Samurai Jack, and
I'm trying to get into it. I have so many.
I was just about to say this looks like Samurai Jack.
I have so many.
Check out that show like tonight or whenever you like. Just take a little. You know
what? I may do the free trial on this. I may do the little free trial.
It's 5 episodes, 20-minute long. That last episode though.
All right, guys. Check it out. Hey, we'll see. We're gonna call out CJ. Is this show trash? Is this show trash? We're coming for your head, CJ.
Come at me, man.
All right. This will be it for this week. You guys have a good week. We'll talk to you guys soon.